Welcome back. This is the Space 2019 Space Prize presentations for the general category. I have a few guests here tonight that are going to receive their awards. These are the books that were collected at Space 2019 in the general category, and we will just start along here. And the general category is sponsored by the Laughing Ogre. And tied for third place is Fartoon number 2, volume 1 by Terry Eisele and Brent Bowman. And we do have Brent here tonight. Let's see. Oops. I'm having a little trouble with my buttons. Oops. Well, Brent, I don't think I can get you up there by yourself.
I don't mind sharing the screen.
All right. Well, anyway, Brent, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Fartoon?
Well, Fartoon is volume 2 of a 3-part series I'm doing with Terry Eisele. And Fartoon is our main character, Fartoon Hashi, is a 14-year-old Somali girl living in Columbus, going to a fictionalized version of Columbus School for Girls. And it's really just kind of about her life. In volume 1, her big thing was soccer. She joined the soccer team at her new school and was doing really well. And then in this issue, she's working on her school's slam poetry team. And we're almost done with the full graphic novel of volume 2.
Okay.
We're just a few pages away from being done with that. I hate to speak for Terry, but he's not here, unfortunately. I know that he was inspired by a lot of his students, although Fartoon's not based on any one particular person. And we've done our best to involve the Somali community because we wanted to make sure we're representing them really accurately. And it seems to be, pretty successful. I know I'm really happy with it, and I feel like it's some of the best artwork I've done.
That's great. And you got anything else lined up? I saw your science fiction comic was being worked on.
Oh yeah, I'm working on another series called CC Saturn, and it's more of a old school Flash Gordon type sci-fi comic. Going for look, feel. It's just more fun. I just really wanted to. I love to do serious issues. I love to do serious stories, like Fartoon and Persia Blues that I did with Dar Naragi. But sometimes it's just fun to draw aliens and monsters.
Okay. And I lost my, oh, there it is. Everything that worked the other night is not working tonight.
You're doing awesome.
So anyway, Brent is also involved in the other third place tie, Sugar Creek by Travis Horseman and Brent. And can you tell us a little bit about Sugar Creek?
Sugar Creek is a horror comic. It's a standalone story. There's a blog that Travis is working on his Amiculus website, and I recommend you check that out. It's sort of a backstory with one of the minor characters in the comic, but it's a pretty creepy little story. It's actually it was kind of funny because Travis kept telling me to add more blood, and it got to the point where I almost felt like some of the pages were just nothing but red. But it's a little gory, but I think it's a pretty scary story. I really enjoyed working on it. It's actually my first color comic as well.
Okay, and I am rolling website information along the bottom of the screen here, but you don't need to stop and write it down. Anybody out there, I also loaded them into the comments section, so you can pull those up and link and get right to the websites and find out about these books a little more. And also, anybody has any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments, and we'll kind of take a look at those at the end here. So let's see what, moving on, we have, skipping right to the second place goes to Lorreign, number 1, Glenn Brewer. And we have Glenn here. So Glenn, you want to tell us a little about Lorreign?
Yes, Lorreign is a story about a young woman who's a chef, basically an executive chef, who goes into work, and basically the world starts to come to an end. Buildings start to explode, and she is just kind of trying to figure out what's going on while keeping herself and a newborn alive. That's essentially it. As the story goes on, you learn a bit more about what's going on, but issue 1, that's pretty much the gist of it. And there are 5 issues planned in total. So for the first arc.
And I just got number 2 in the mail not too long ago.
Thank you. Thank
you. You told me you're almost done 3, right?
Yes.
So you working on anything else?
Nah, I can't even. That thing takes all of my energy, so I haven't been able to really work on anything else.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Right. I don't know how many people are familiar with Glenn's work, but it's very line intensive. There's a lot of lines involved.
It's really beautiful. It's amazing.
It's amazing stuff. He also did a series called The Skari Hudari years back, and I think that's still available out there, isn't it, somewhere, Glenn?
Yes.
Oh, you know what?
Can get it on Amazon. Yeah.
I got your LorreignForever.com website there. Is there a link from there over?
Yeah, you can get the. Yeah, you can. You
Okay.
can
get definitely want to look at that. And that was a winner of a day prize back. Was it early 2000s? I don't remember the year. So yeah, it was
way back.
Yep. And okay, so we're getting to our first place winner. Which is for Fat Girl Love Club number 4 by Gabby Metzler. And I was hoping Gabby would be here with us tonight so she could explain this book a little better than it has a lot of different characters in it, and a lot of it is like small town living and some of the strange people that inhabit this place. But I just can't do it justice. So, but anyway, it's a really incredible series, and you need to catch up with it. And we do have Gabby's website address there. Let's go take a look now, see if there's any comments coming in here. No, it doesn't look like we have any comments. So I guess that's it, guys. Appreciate you dropping in, and hopefully I'll get you guys to do something in our space program for July 11th and 12th. Oh, and we do want to thank our sponsors. We have a number of sponsors this year for the. Oops, where are they? Well, can't seem to find my button for that. But anyway, tonight's the general prize was sponsored by the Laughing Ogre. The mini comics, which we did the last week, are sponsored by Michael A. Carroll, and the graphic novel category was sponsored by Rebecca Damson, and the kids category, the junior prizes, which we will eventually we'll have another show with the kids on here soon, is sponsored by Dr. Teresa Rojas. So we'd just like to thank them, and hope to see everybody somehow involved in space. We're planning on a 2-day thing. I'm slowly getting panels lined up, so we'll have programming going for 2 days. And I am in the midst of building the comics marketplace, which should be fun. It should be I'm trying to set it up very similar to the actual experience of going to the show. So hope everybody can drop by and buy some comics. So thanks a lot.
Alrighty.
So thanks a lot for coming, guys. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. It was
All
fun.
right. Thanks for having me, man.
Good talking to you, Glenn.
That's nice talking to you guys. Man. I haven't talked to you for a while, Glenn, and saw Brent somewhere earlier this year.
Terry talk, yeah.
Yep. So that was informative. So anyway, thanks everybody. We'll see you at space, hopefully.
All right,
Okay.
guys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.